in this text this morning, maybe God has speaking to your heart and saying, hey, are you desperate for me? Are you desperate for this kind of relationship with me? Are you desperate to know me more? To know me in a deeper way, to know me in a more intimate way? Or have we grown complacent? If we want revival, we have to get desperate for Him. Paul told these Ephesian believers, you got to be desperate. This is how important this is. I'm praying that God will make you desperate. That you would be enlightened to these truths and how these truths ought to affect you. One more verse. The song says, I surrender all. This is the last verse. There's still time. Are you desperate for Him this morning? Is His word and His relationship and His presence with you, is that the air you breathe and is that the bread that you eat? All right, thank you, folks. You may be seated. All right, grab your bulletins if you would. Just a few announcements before we close very quickly. A few things to draw your attention to. First of all, tonight, 6 o'clock, is our monthly homebound shut-in visitation. So I encourage you to come out and be a part of that. And let's go out and minister to our shut-ins. Again, tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll meet here at the church, meet here in the sanctuary or right outside that door over there. And we'll go together and visit and just have a good time of fellowship and encouragement there. Also, you heard the announcement over the call out yesterday. It's also in your bulletin. If you look, it says we're thinking of adding a Wednesday afternoon prayer meeting and Bible study. Same thing as the Wednesday night Bible study, just done a second time on Wednesdays. Because again, especially with it getting dark early, I know some folks are unable to drive after dark. And so we're considering opening up an afternoon Bible study. Again, it'll be the same thing as the evening Bible study. To give folks who maybe aren't able to get out at night an opportunity to come to Wednesday Bible study. And so if that would be something that would be of interest to you, please let me know, or please let Jill know, so we can, if that's something that would be of a help to our people, then we will start doing that. We'll still live stream the Wednesday night Bible study, because I know there's some folks who wouldn't be able to make either one. But if we offered the afternoon one, if that would be of interest or of help to you and would enable you to come and be a part of Bible study on Wednesdays, then we will do that. But if that's something that would interest you, please, as soon as possible, let me know, let Jill know, and so that way we'll know if we need to go ahead and get that scheduled and get that started up. So again, let us know about that if you would. Also, the baby bottle campaign for the Gate Pregnancy Resource Center of Concord begins on February 16th, and it'll go all the way through March 16th. So here in just a few weeks, we'll have the baby bottles here. And most of y'all are familiar with how this works. You take a baby bottle home. Over the course of that month, you fill it with spare change, and then you bring it back. And that goes to the Gate Pregnancy Resource Center, and that's a fundraiser for them. So when those bottles are ready, encourage you to take one, encourage you to fill it up with that spare change and bring it back. Be a part of that offering, be a part of that ministry. Also want to remind you once again, the lay renewal orientation meeting, the explanation meeting, is going to be Sunday, February 23rd at 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary. 10 a.m. is Sunday school time. So we're going to meet in here. And Brother Bob Foy is going to be here, and he's going to explain the lay renewal. We're going to be doing a lay renewal in the spring, in May this year. And so I'm telling you in advance and encouraging you and telling you right now, be here Sunday, February 23rd, 10 a.m. for Sunday school in the sanctuary. Okay? This is important. This is something that goes along with what we're praying for in the life of our church this year. So be here, be a part of that, and understand what's going on. As he gives the orientation, you'll begin to see what your part can be in this, and things that need to be done, and how you can get involved. This is an entire church thing. Okay, we need you here. Okay, so again, February 23rd, 10 a.m. in the sanctuary for Sunday school, where the Bob Foy is going to be coming and explaining the lay renewal to us, and giving us that orientation, and then we're going to begin making preparations for that. So put that on your calendar. Be here for that, okay? The lay renewal weekend is going to be the first weekend in May. So mark that on your calendar as well. Plan to just mark off that weekend and be available for that, okay? So those are two very important things coming up on the calendar. Put them down, all right? And plan to be a part of them. All right, well, that's all the announcements for this morning. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your attentiveness. I pray God uses His Word to speak to your heart and to draw you closer and more intimate relationship with Him. Let's all stand together and be dismissed in a word of prayer. And as we're dismissed, Brother Neil Burgess, would you stand and lead us in a word of prayer, please?